Something that for me is really different from my home country Brazil is that look at this, there is nobody in the beach. Nobody. Like so really it will be full of people here on the sun. They like to be burned, yeah. People like to be burned in Brazil. They want to have the tan skin.
Here are 10 things that actually surprised us living in Malaysia. Number one,
more than 20 packets of tofu, right? Every time it fails. When I open it, I thought I did it already.
yeah,
But then there's still one layer left on it. Initially,
blowing to us. It was when there was an ambulance on the road with the siren on, right? And the traffic was, kind of like congested. So instantly when the ambulance came, everyone, in Singapore, what we do is everybody will change lane, right? So that the ambulance got the right lane to go through. What we experienced in KL was everyone just inched their car like this, like you split the sea into, into two sides, right? The ambulance went in the...
result is they start to change to dialect. Like Malaysians really know a lot of language.
While we are living in Malaysia, we also want to use this as an opportunity to brush up on our Malay and Cantonese, cause saya boleh cakap sikit-sikit, tapi tak bagus.
我識通唔識講。
Yeah.
Oh hi, oh hello, hi all, how are you today? Welcome again to Miss Sari channel. Bahasa Inggris pula kita ya. Nanti orang ejek saya sosok bahasa Inggris kau Sari. Oke teman-teman, apa kabar kalian? Jumpa lagi bersama Sari di channel ini. Sari doakan dimanapun kalian berada diberikan kesehatan ya dan dipermudahkan segala urusannya. Amin. Oke, nah kali ini kita akan reactionkan. Nah di sini ada video ya daripada lelaki Brazil. Katanya kenapa di Malaysia macam ini? Penasaran kenapa? Dan nanti juga akan kita reactionkan 10 benda katanya yang membuat dia itu terkejut. Nah ini daripada negara jiran Malaysia. Nah kira-kira dari mana itu? Oke, so tonton video ini sampai akhir ya.
I'm from Brazil that lives here in Malaysia and I'm now in Kuantan Beach. Something that for me is really different from my home country Brazil is that look at this, there is nobody in the beach. Nobody. Like it's a really beautiful day. The sun is so strong here. Look, it's amazing. The water is inviting me, come, swim, and there is nobody swimming. This is really different from my country Brazil because if I go there, a beach like this, it will be full of people here on the sun. They like to be burned, yeah. People like to be burned in Brazil. They want to have the tan skin and they want to swim. And here, oh, there are people here, kids. Now there are 2 kids. But here in Malaysia, looks like people are a bit afraid of the sun, yeah, because people want to have the white skin and doesn't like the tan skin. Oh, there are some people now. Oh, that's nice. But it's interesting. It's so different from Brazil. Really different. What about you guys? Do you like to come here and swim? Do you like to have your skin tan or white skin? What do you prefer? Tell me in the comment section.
Lelaki Brazil ini pergi ke salah satu pantai dekat Kuantan ya. Oke, so dia rasa, kenapa tak ada orang di sini ya? Kenapa kosong? Nah, tadi tuh ada baru saja 2 orang. Kenapa kosong? Tapi kalau di negaranya dekat Brazil, semua ya dari ujung sini ke ujung sana itu semua orang. Kenapa? Kenapa orang Malaysia katanya tak suka dengan pantai ke? Oke. Takut juga katanya dengan matahari. Nah itu mungkin ada betulnya juga, disebabkan saya pun takut juga ya kepada sinar matahari. Apalagi kalau pukul berapa? Pukul 11 sampai pukul 3, 4. Wah itu matahari memang kita kena kurang-kurangi ya terkena sinar matahari. Oke, nah disebabkan apa? Katanya tadi di sini dekat pantainya itu kosong. Menurut saya ya, mungkin kalau kalian orang Malaysia boleh juga tolong menjawabnya. Yang pertama, nah kalau ini hari biasa, mostly orang Malaysia akan bekerja ya. So kalau dalam hari bekerja tak mungkin lah di orang pergi pantai, betul tak? Tapi mungkin kalau hari weekend, nah itu mungkin ada juga kan, 1-2 orang mesti ada punya. Oke, so itu tadi nomor 1. Yang kedua, tadi tuh tan skin ya. Nah, sebabkan kami pun sudah punya ya, sudah punya tan skin, tak mungkin kita mau lagi berjemur, nanti jadi gosong lah. Tapi kalau mereka ini memang saya tengok kan, makanya diorang ini suka pantai. Sebab kan diorang suka berjemur, diorang mau kulit macam kita. Tapi kita ini suka kulit macam diorang. Mau putih ya. Diorang mau pula yang kuning-kuning langsat ya gitu. Oke, nah itulah memang bedanya ya. Dan satu lagi saya ada baca di sini komentarnya disebabkan katanya ini kan musim hujan kan. Jadi orang kurang pergi ke sini disebabkan unsafe katanya. Mungkin tidak berapa safety lah kita datang ke sana. Oke. Nah, mungkin ada alasan lainnya untuk teman-teman Malaysia, mungkin boleh bantu jawab ya. Kenapa alasannya tadi ditengok kosong dekat sana? Tapi kalau Sari ya, biasanya kalau pergi pantai, nah biasanya tak berenang juga. Nah, di sana bawa anak-anak main dekat pantai itu kan. Biasanya pasir-pasir itu boleh kita bentuk. Nah, kita mau ajar anak kita pantai itulah ya. Dia bentuk-bentuk apa semuanya suka hati dia dekat sana. Nah, biasanya macam itu. Orang-orang akan bawa anaknya pergi pantai untuk bermain, untuk menghabiskan masa weekend. Gitu. Oke, kalau kalian ada jawaban lainnya, kalian boleh berikan komentarnya di bawah ya. Oke, nah tadi tuh saya ada katakan kan, kita akan mendengarkan 10 culture shock daripada negara jiran Malaysia. Nah, gimana? Bukan Indonesia tau. Oke, so tapi ini adalah Singapura. Oke, so jom kita tonton ini daripada channel Rachel Tan. Oke, so jangan lupa di subscribe ya teman-teman. Ini katanya 10 things that shock us as Singaporean living in Malaysia. Oke, let's go.
Just because we can doesn't mean that we should. Because then it adds a lot of stress and you are constantly in a state of like
Hi guys! We have relocated from Singapore to Malaysia, KL for a month plus already.
So after living here for a while, here are 10 things that actually surprised us living in Malaysia. Number one thing that surprised us the most was the zap fan here in Malaysia. Apparently, you scoop the zap fan by yourself one. So they have a whole lineup of a lot of variety, macam like hotel buffet like that. So much variety of vegetables and meat, and you get to scoop on your own how much you want.
For Singaporeans and for foreigners, right, zap fan is actually like
Mixed rice.
mixed rice, yes, Cai fan in Singapore. And in Singapore, we only need to tell the person, like, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that, and then they will scoop whatever amount. Like if their mood is good or you dress up really nice, right? They say, oh, 美女帅哥, then they will scoop more for you.
Yeah, and sometimes you have to ask them, can you add more sauce for me? 可以多一点吗? Like this. So it's not like you get to own self scoop how much you want.
Yeah. So we have been eating zap fan for almost like every week, a few times a week.
It's almost like our daily staple.
Yeah, she still cannot get over it. She's still enjoying like taking it for herself.
It's very exciting one because sometimes it's like, I want this type of vegetable, that type of vegetable. If I cook on my own, right? Then I have to buy a lot of different ingredients just to prepare like a small portion of each. But when you go to the zap fan shop, right, it's like you get to scoop many different varieties. So you get to eat a lot of different things.
Yeah. So every time when we go there, right, she's very excited.
Yeah.
I want to scoop brinjal, cauliflower. How they charge is also like eyeball. So they see already, then then done. The price. Every time, although the dishes are the same, right, but like today the price is different from yesterday. I don't know whether
it's like 19 RM and then sometimes it's like 18.60 RM, something like that.
Yeah. So far our zap fan for two of us on average is around $18 to $20.
Actually, I did share about the zap fan, like own self scoop on my own IG, right? And then got Singaporeans message me who say like, wow, is it like you can hide the meat underneath and put the vegetable on top?
Bruh, don't do that, don't
so
do that,
I think
guys.
maybe that's why, like in Singapore, our mixed rice, we don't get to scoop on our own. But then to the same IG story, right? Malaysians also PM me like, isn't it like all own self scoop one? Then I said, no, in Singapore it's not. You have to ask the person to scoop for you.
Yeah.
You don't get to scoop on your own. Yeah, so that was one of the things that surprised us the most when we first moved here.
Okay, because we love tofu a lot and we always go to the supermarket like Aeon, Lotus, all the grocery and we always buy packet tofu. I don't know whether this is us. Every time when I try to peel the tofu, right, I can't peel them out at all. I have to eventually use a knife to actually slice the corner to take out the tofu. Compared to when we were in Singapore, we can easily take out the tofu
It's
and just
like
use.
children jelly, you peel the plastic comes off entirely. But over here we struggle so badly. I don't know if it's like a skills issue or everybody just use a knife around here.
Is there a hack for this?
Yeah,
Is there a
so
hack
if
for
you
this?
guys know a hack, please let us know.
Yeah, well, we have opened like more than 20 packets of tofu, right? Every time it fails. When I opened it, I thought I did it already.
Yeah.
But then there's still one layer left on it. Initially, we thought there's only like, or maybe only this particular brand of tofu that have this issue. Maybe let's try another brand of it.
Also
Same.
cannot open.
Nah, ini kita tengok ya, culture shock. Orang Singapura pun ada juga shocknya ya, terkejutnya dengan Malaysia. Memang ada beda, namanya lain negara kan. Mesti ada perbedaannya. Tapi mungkin culture shocknya bukan macam Indonesia ya. Kalau Indonesia ke Malaysia itu culture shocknya, iyalah di Malaysia tak ada tukang parkir. Di Malaysia motor boleh masuk jalan tol. Di Malaysia tidak ada pungli. Di Malaysia jalannya lebar-lebar, pengendaranya teratur ya. Tapi kalau mereka ini versi yang berbeda ya. Oke, tadi itu pertama katanya nasi campur ya, mixed rice. Oke, nah banyak pilihannya dan boleh kita ambil sendiri sesuai dengan selera kita. Tapi, ini pengalaman saya ya, ketika saya beli nasi campur dekat sini itu, kita tak boleh ambil sikit-sikit tapi banyak lauk. Disebabkan apa? Nanti dia akan kira kita satu harga. Nah, biasanya kan macam satu scoop sama dengan harga kalau kita ambil setengah scoop. Nah, karena memang di orang portionnya dia akan kira macam satu lauk dia akan kira RM2, satu lauk ini RM2 ataupun RM4. Kita ambil sedikit pun dia akan kira satu lauk itu. Itu ya. So pastikan kalau kalian mau ambil itu agak lebih sedikit tapi satu lauk itu saja karena dia akan kira satu harga. Itu sebabkan pengalaman saya macam itu ya. Dulu awal-awal saya ambil sikit dia akan kira mahal disebabkan ya kira tadi satu harga. Oke, so gitu. Kita tonton lagi selanjutnya.
So another thing that we found very, very interesting, I mean, we only experienced it once, but it was kind of like mind-blowing to us. It was when there was an ambulance on the road with the siren on, right? And the traffic was, kind of like congested. So instantly when the ambulance came, everyone, in Singapore, what we do is everybody will change lane, right? So that the ambulance got the right lane to go through. What we experienced in KL was everyone just inch their car like this, like you split the sea into into two sides, right? The ambulance went in the center.
This was a 2-lane traffic. Then when I look at the real mirror, I actually follow the car behind to go onto the road shoulder to make way for the ambulance.
I thought it was very cool because it shows flexibility, I think.
Yeah, at least I see it one time so I know what to do the next time I see them.
So I think by default in Singapore, if you want to eat nutritious and also affordable meals, what we used to do is we cook a lot in Singapore. That was by default like the cheapest, most cost-effective way of eating because you would cook in bulk, you would freeze some like meal prep and all that, right? But then when we are here, we notice some of the F&Bs charge very, very good prices for a variety of food.
They are not hawker, they are actually like restaurants and cafe.
The portions are huge and it actually costs more for me to cook on my own than if I go outside and eat.
Yeah.
So far, I mean, that's what we experienced so far.
When we go to a supermarket to buy all our groceries and our food and everything, it always goes up to 100, 150 RM.
Yeah.
But then when we go and eat, then we compare the price, right? It's more affordable to eat out than to cook at home.
So that one is something that surprised us, and I think maybe we might want to do a video to really go and compare the pricing because we did that for Singapore, like dining out versus cook at home before. Yeah. So maybe we might try that in KL also.
Like I don't know whether this is like, did we choose the wrong food to buy, or we actually spoke to some of our friends in Malaysia as well. They actually mentioned that eating out is more affordable unless you have a big family at home. Then you can buy and cook. I think the number 5 will be traffic. I thought our Singapore traffic is really bad really.
During peak hour.
Yeah, during peak hour.
The car ownership in KL is a lot higher than it is in Singapore.
So a usual traffic from A to B, if it's not peak hour, it takes around 20 minutes for us to reach there. But when we come back, right, just nice it's peak hour. So it goes up to 1 hour jam.
So that was one of the things that a lot of people told us, oh, KL traffic is bad, KL traffic. But as a tourist, you don't really feel it. Yeah, unless you stay here for a period of time and every day you drive, right? Then you're like, oh yeah, KL traffic is kind of bad.
Yeah, so now we always try to avoid
peak hours.
in the morning and after like 5 p.m.
Yeah, so if we go to the mall, we need to time properly, like, hey, going to jam already, hurry up, come back first.
Or maybe we stay until a bit later, then we go home.
Oke, nah tadi pasal ambulan ya. Nah, memang di Malaysia ini mereka akan, saya pun pengalaman juga ya. Saya dengar dari jauh-jauh itu sudah bunyi kan liu liu liu. Itu langsung kita pergi ke tepi ya. Dan jalannya itu memang di tengah ya. Kita biarkan lalu ambulannya itu. Nah, itu yang terbaiknya. Walaupun jam sekalipun saya tengok ya, dari jauh-jauh sekali saya tengok kan, padahal masih jauh itu ambulan, di depan saya sudah dengarkan suara ambulan, dia orang langsung tengok kan, cermin dekat belakang, oh ada ambulan lalu, pergi tepi. Nah, luar biasa ya tingkat kesadaran tadi itu. Nah, wow, terbaik ya. Oke, tadi itu ini juga saya pengalaman ya. Kalau di Malaysia untuk hanya family kecil ya, macam kita suami istri. Kalau untuk anak saya pun masak lah. Kalau untuk suami istri, memang saya rasa lebih murah makan dekat luar. Atau saya saja, gimana menurut kalian? Tapi kalau misalnya ada keluarga besar, nah mungkin lebih murah lah kalau kita memasak ya, gitu. Gimana menurut kalian? Boleh berikan komentarnya ya. Oke.
Number 6
Nomor 6.
is having more opportunities to speak in different languages, and it's like all the races can speak everybody's language. And I
Yeah,
think
like
it's
they can
very
understand. They can understand each other,
Yeah.
even though they are different race.
So we could be at a shop and then we are still deciding what we want to order, right? And then the staff at the counter maybe try to say mau apa, but then we are a little bit like blur, like still thinking what we want to order. Then the next moment they switch to Chinese. Then they feel like, maybe this person don't understand Chinese. Then they switch to English. So they'll try to use different languages to see like, do you understand what I'm asking you?
Yeah.
So I think it's kind of fun and interesting.
Yeah, then the last resort is they start to change to dialect. Like Malaysians already know a lot of language.
While we are living in Malaysia, we also want to use this as an opportunity to brush up on our Malay and Cantonese, cause saya boleh cakap sikit-sikit, tapi tak bagus.
我識通唔識講。
Yeah. So for Sean, he's
Cantonese.
able to speak a little bit of Cantonese. So sometimes we are like, you. What's he saying?
Yeah, when it's Malay, then you. But the good thing is everybody know how to speak like English here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so-
very mixed. You can speak the most broken Mandarin or Malay and people can understand you, and I think that is great lah, because I think tourists who come to Malaysia usually don't have language barrier because the locals are very good at speaking many different languages.
Yeah. Okay, I want to put a disclaimer for the next thing first. We haven't visited a lot of shopping mall, but so far all the shopping malls that we visited, places like Mid Valley, One Utama, Pavilion,
The Curve.
the Curve, Starling, we realized, right, there isn't that much enrichment classes or tuition centers compared to the malls that we have in Singapore. Normally in Singapore, the higher the floor, right, there's always like tuition centers and everything. But we realized here at the higher floor, there's a lot of different shops that have different play zone for kids. Okay, like on one corner you see kids playing with the like kinetic sand, and then they even have the excavator, the big excavator for the kids to play. Then another side you see people playing with dinosaurs. They can even ride on the dinosaurs right here and there. And then next will be slides, and then balls. So a lot of things for the kids to play.
And sometimes it looks so fun until like we are like, can we go and play also or not?
Yeah. Yeah, we actually went to play. Actually
main
at the Mid
juga ya.
Valley, there is even a play for kids to play their go-kart. So Rachel was like, keep looking at the kids playing the go-kart. She's like,
It's something that I
also
always
want to
wanted to do as a kid, but I think I didn't get to do. So we went. It's like a very slow go-kart that you keep going round and round.
So I actually went over to the counter and asked, can adult play also?
And they say yes. So yeah, it was very fun. I mean, based on our experience when we go to malls in Singapore, really it's the top levels that will be like writing class, music class, like a lot of tuition centers. And our experience as kids in Singapore, so I used to go for quite a number of tuition. How about you? Do you
Yeah
also
lah,
go
a
for
lot
tuition
lah.
centers?
A lot.
Yeah, so that was our experience. And of course, as adults, sometimes we look back, we're like, wow, why the kids nowadays got so many things
dia
to
pun mau
play? Why it's like
juga
so
ya.
fun, you know? That was something that surprised us a lot. I think it's good like got the hands-on activities, right? Then the kids, I think they say, give them less screen time,
More creativity
burn
also.
their energy. Yeah.
I think the next one, we are still trying to get used to it, is the addresses. Yeah, I realized that for the postal code
Kenapa
compared to
itu?
what we have in Singapore, right? Like one postal code is one block, one building.
Yeah, so literally if you go onto your Grab app or you tell anyone where you're meeting them, you just give them the 6-digit postal code and your friend or the driver will know exactly where you are at that spot already. So postal code literally means like one little block.
Building or block. But compared to in Malaysia, the postal code is like
one whole area.
one whole area. So initially I thought, okay, I put the postal code there, I can come here already.
Yeah.
I put the postal code already, they still need to know your address, and then town, city, and state.
Yeah, so the address is very long, like 3 lines. Last time when we were in Singapore, when we fill up those international forms or international shipping kind of thing, right? When they have like address line 1, address line 2, address line 3, I'm just like,
we only use line 1.
Yeah, why do people need to type so long? Then now we come to KL, we're like, oh, it's like this.
So the next thing that I realized is, in Malaysia, KL, after we pass through the toll gate, right, there isn't any lines on the road. Or even before we go to the toll gate area,
the lines disappear.
The lines disappear. Yeah. So the first time when I drive, right, yeah, we got a bit scared because suddenly the line all disappear. Then I don't know which to follow. Then all I do is I follow the car in front, and then I realized the car in front actually go to Smart Tag, which I don't have. Then I got panicked, said, oh no, I need to go another side, for the RFID area. Sometimes suddenly the line all disappear. Then you're on your own, you have to figure it out. Especially during peak hours, suddenly it become like, you know, the spaghetti all tangled up together, right? Yeah, the cars just all from 8 lane, from the toll gate 8 lane, become 3 lane.
The amazing thing is that everybody knows where they want to go, even when there's no lines. They just know
how to weave in and out the traffic seamlessly. Like everybody just suddenly merge, and become like 3 lane. It's a shock for me, especially like driving in Singapore. There's always lines to follow. And then here, suddenly the line will disappear, or suddenly the line merging suddenly become like 1 lane. Like I don't have time to react, I have to slow down and see. Yeah,
and
so
you
it's
doubt
quite
yourself whether you're going in the right direction or not.
Yeah, and one more thing is, especially at the city area in KL, right? The GPS, right, tell you which lane to go, right? But suddenly there's a lot of layers for you to go up, down, left, right. And most of the time when I turn left, I don't know why when I see a GPS, they tell me to turn left, right? I always got a bit of fear because every time when I turn left, right, immediately there's 2 to 3 sides for you to choose. So if you go to the wrong one, you're cooked.
So there was one time we were supposed to meet our friends and we got lost for about like an hour and a half because we keep going the wrong way, and they were very patient with us. And I think that understanding maybe also comes from locals sometimes also getting lost. So they also understand like, yeah, it's normal to get lost. Yeah, because the place is very big.
Selalu lah kejadian dengan saya ya. Kalau kita tengok Waze, lepas tu kita jalan dekat KL ya, tersalah saya. Padahal laluannya itu kan 2 kan. Satu pergi sana, satu sini. Saya pun tersalah kan. Kadang tak perasan atau saya yang bodoh ya. Salah kalau salah ya, pikir saya ke atas. Padahal dekat Waze itu cakap dekat bawah. Pusing 1 round ya. Berpuluh minit juga itu. Untuk pusing pun lalu jalan highway lagi. Memang gitulah ya. Karena jalan dekat KL ini ya, especially dekat KL ini ya. Apakah kalian orang-orang Malaysia ataupun daripada negeri lain ada merasakan macam itu juga ke? Atau macam dah biasa dah? Okay, so gitu.
The last thing is, right, there is really a lot of different apps you have to download in Malaysia. Okay, pay bills and phone bill, everything, yeah, it's normal. You can have the app. If you go to one shopping mall, you don't have the app for the member also.
You go to the shop itself, the shop will tell you download our app to be a member. So like we buy things from pet store got one app.
Family Mart.
Then we buy things from Huga got one more app, right? Then
car wash also need to have an
got
app.
one more app. So everybody has their own membership app, right? You really must buy like a good phone with a lot of memory space.
Especially for us, because we drive an EV. Well, that one
the
worse,
charging
man.
also got 3 different type of apps because of different chargers.
A lot of different type of apps for EV charging. Like I hope one day they can all like merge into one, right? That you can just use once and for all.
So these are just some of the things that we experienced personally after living here for 1 month plus. And living here, I think, really has helped us to shift our mindset a bit and make us slow down our pace. I was trying to reflect like how come we will have this change? Is it like instantly you move to a different country, this will happen? But I think it also has to do with the space. Because KL itself, not even whole of Malaysia, KL itself is already so big, right? To go from one place to another, the commuting takes time, you know. So throughout the whole day, if I need to plan something, I can only put in like 1 to 2 things to do that day. And plus also we will get lost, you know. Sometimes like when we drive, we'll get lost. So in a way, we will not try to pack too many things in one day because we know that we might get lost, or because the place is big, commuting takes time. But then in Singapore, because to get from one place to another is like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. So I think the habit that we built in Singapore was morning I wake up, I gotta do this, then after that I got this, and then after that lunch, and then I got a meeting, then I gotta do this, and I run errands, So everything stacks up in a day. And one of the things I realized was just because we can doesn't mean that we should. Because then it adds a lot of stress and you are constantly in a state of like, go ahead and do finish everything.
Yeah, I think in the past in Singapore, our calendar on our phone, right, is every single day they are packed with a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we will try to put in, and we feel like if we don't put in, we are very unproductive.
Yeah, it was until like when we are here, right, we always ask each other, hey, tomorrow need to do what?
Then we just try to put like 1 to 2 things, important things, and then the not so important, we're like, okay, never mind, we push to the next day, we push to the next day. I think that is something that we realize our habits changed here when we're in KL.
And also, I find that we also learn to appreciate more on the nature. I mean, the sky is for everyone to see. The sunset, the sunrise is so beautiful. And then the nature. And especially even when you're driving, right, we are stuck in the jam, right? The view of the mountain is so nice as well. So we learn to like, jam 1 hour, but maybe we enjoy the view, listen to the music. I think it's a mindset shift.
And for us, it took us moving out of our environment to actually realize new things. So I think that's why sometimes a change of environment can be good for people. No wonder, you know, our friend told us like, y'all shouldn't keep staying at home. Y'all should go out and see the world. We had a friend who told us that. We're like, really man, need man?
For all the people here that live like really nice comment, encouraging us and like looking forward to see like more of our vlogs or videos, right?
We're really appreciative of the comments, and we're very thankful that we get to share our experience with you guys.
So for people who relocated here, what are the other things that actually surprise you when you move here? And then for the locals, right, what are the things that, like, you know, we should take note of?
Leave a comment and let us know. We'd love to hear from you guys. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. We'll be posting more videos on our life in Malaysia, our experiences.
So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Oke teman-teman, nah itu tadi ya, ternyata tak ada yang sama macam culture shock Indonesia ya. Karena di Singapura pun, kalau peraturan soal pungli pun di sana tak ada kan, parkir lagi tak ada. Oke, so memang different sangat culture shock mereka itu. Oke, so itu tadi ya 10 hal yang membuat mereka itu terkejut ketika berada di Malaysia ini. Oke, so bagaimana tanggapan kalian ataupun komentar Kohra mengenai beberapa hal yang tadi sudah kita dengarkan bersama-sama? Boleh silahkan berikan komentarnya di ruang komen di bawah ya. Oke, so terima kasih telah menonton video ini sampai akhir. Jangan lupa untuk klik tombol like-nya kalau kalian suka. Subscribe channel ini, support saya sampai 200.000 ya. Oke, terima kasih. See you on my next video. Bye.